So guys, welcome. It is clear that the stock market is in some crazy spell of volatility, especially over the last few months. And if we do a deep dive in a minute into Alpine 4, one of our favorite channel stocks that we love to talk about, has in fact broke support at $2 and is now trending down, and we are down below 30 on the RSI, and we are well below historical averages on this stock. There is no clear support line from here, so what can we expect from this stock? We're going to do a technical analysis, and we're going to look at anything that we can to help us understand and better understand price action confirmation and where we are going to go in the short and longer term for this stock. And it is worth knowing, guys, if you are struggling at all with anything, then take a look at a lot of the videos on my channel and have a full binge, because I have a ton of information out there ready for you guys to devour. And so guys, if you are new, then a quick plug. Welcome, my name is Jason. Be sure to go down there, make sure you're subscribed, and also don't forget to hit that like button if you find value at any point. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what is happening with the stock, one of our favorite stocks that we love to talk about, and what can we expect in the short and medium term. And when I talk about medium term, I mean about 6 to 12 months going through this year, and of course then moving up the long term, that is projections after 12 months time. So guys, what is the first thing we want to look at technically with Alpine 4? Has the CEO changed? Has the market sentiment changed? Why is the stock selling off? What is the new news that is allowing Alpine to continue to be shorted? That is what we are deep diving into in this video. As you can see on the Twitter, there has been no news or updates. Of course, Kent Wilson has not left. We have only had good news over the last year. We have had a fantastic year of deliveries. We have had some continual increase into those profits with massive 100% year-on-year growth. We have seen new acquisitions for some absolutely radical and life-changing companies that we absolutely love, and also Electrojet, which is going to allow them to establish revenues in the electrical vehicle market. Moving forward, there could be partners with Tesla, NIO, Xpeng, Li Auto, and so many other companies, Rivian, and also Lucid Motors, you know, going over the next few years, once we do actually start to understand a little bit more about how Electrojet is going to enable them to push that profitability inside their batteries. And also guys, you have to look at the share price. We have in fact entered a bear market. That is very clear. We have continued to sell off, minus these big spikes in volatility, and we have been in a very much a downward trend now for several months. If you look at the price action confirmation, we are at oversold levels historically on the RSI, which goes to show me that we are due a reversal. Prices do not stay at all-time lows at 30 and below, guys. That is not what happens. And if you look at how the stock performs over history, you can see that every time we have come back down to these levels, we have seen a big push of momentum that has allowed us to push back over that 21-day moving average. And right now we are trending below. We have broke all areas of support fundamentally, and there is no support that is going to save Alpine right now in this territory. So what we need to do is establish an area at these levels, and like I said, if you look at the historical levels of the RSI, we can see that we are probably approaching some kind of major area where we are going to form a support, because this stock does not like to go down any lower than 30 on the RSI, and right now we are actually trending down below at the high 20s. So that goes to show me that we are in fact due a reversal, or due some form of support technically to be formed, which is going to allow us to have a stronger stable position, and then hopefully we can start to see some news come out which is going to push this side into a higher stock price, and we can retest those highs of $2, $3, and $4, and we can come back up and retest that 200-day moving average. But right now the bear market is in full swing, especially for growth and innovation stocks. And I say that, guys, particularly because obviously the S&P 500 is being held up by tech-heavy giants, and that is the only reason why we are not seeing a major sell-off in the market. But if you look at growth and innovation, and you look at what Cathie Wood has said, this was the article, guys, that I did actually do a full video on. So please go and check it out if you are at all worried, because growth and value stocks, guys, they are two completely different segments of the market. And right now we have major billionaire hedge funds like Cathie Wood, who is telling us exactly why the market is being shorted by algorithms, because algorithms are actually making up 70% of all trades in the US stock market, and they are only focused on how effective a company is at burning through cash and what their cash positions are and if they are in fact in profit or not. And right now we all know that Alpine is not currently a profitable company, despite the fact that they are growing revenues over 100% year over year. They have achieved so much in the last 18 to 24 months and they are now on the NASDAQ, but this stock has continued to underperform on the stock market, and now we have retail investors selling out from their positions because they are not understanding the long-term sentiment of how the stock market works, and we are in a massive area of volatility. So once you get your head around that and you understand that the long-term price action is in deep value, you will start to understand that over the next 2, 3, 4 and 5 years, if you are holding a stock like this because it is down to $1.56, you are going to have some fantastic gains over the long term, because you are not going to be afraid of these prices, because you are going to understand that right now we are in quote unquote deep value territory, which again is what Cathie Wood describes. So if you are at all alarmed, then like I said, go and have a binge on my channel. Go and check out some of the other videos that I have linked throughout this video, because it will give you a lot of reassurance as to the fact that we are currently seeing some selling in the growth and innovation sector, but we are due a reversal. And again, Cathie Wood has just done a full fantastic 50-minute video on her ARC YouTube channel. So go and check it out. It explains everything about inflation, about the economy. I could do a full video on it, guys, but there's no point. You guys may as well go and watch it if you are someone that is concerned. It is worth every single second of those nuances of those videos. It is 49 minutes long. So again, I would suggest going to watch that, because it will explain exactly why the market is selling off from a professional hedge fund manager. And again, she is one of my all-time favorites, and it does go to explain a lot about what is happening. So guys, if you are scared, then again, it is just about holding through these long-term projections where we are in a volatile spell. And again, it is about finding time to understand that right now we are in some form of bear market for these stocks. And once we do pan out some level of support, we then will have a better and clearer understanding with price action confirmation of where we can start to set a clear example over the coming few weeks. But right now, until that happens, we could still see a tiny bit more of downward pressure on the stock. But I do think that this is roughly about as low as we are going to go. And then once we do actually have some price action confirmation, we can start to have a better price fluctuation coming to that 50, 100 and 200 day moving averages, which again is now currently sitting at a high of $3. So that is my kind of medium price target for Alpine. Again, this doesn't affect the long-term projections that this company is going to be a solid company moving forward. They are pushing towards growth and they are growing in every segment of their business, which again is going to help them step to that side of profitability quicker. And the faster we do this, then again, that is going to determine where this stock goes in the short term. But the long term of this stock, guys, is going to be absolutely enormous, which is why I'm holding Alpine in my portfolio. It does only make up about 2% of my portfolio, guys, so you have to understand this is a very small position. I know a lot of you on this channel probably watching this video holding a much heavier weight in your portfolio, but like I have established many times, I have sold this stock on previous highs so many times throughout history, and I have gained my side of profit. And again, it is about understanding that the stock market does not continue to move up on hype, and once you do see those swings to the upside, it's about taking profit once you do see an abnormal push, and then re-establishing a position on a downward swing, because that is when you're going to have a better value, a better bang for your buck. And for all the haters that have given me ridiculous negative comments over the last 6 months on this stock, again, like I said, I have proven time and time again that when I have sold out and I have bought into this stock, it has been because of technical lineups that have allowed me to have a better understanding of price action confirmation. And I only recently rebought into the stock around that $2.50 mark. So right now, I'm not too far off the highs of this stock. So guys, that wraps up this video. If you did enjoy it, then please go down there and give me a like. If you would like to support the channel in any way, then feel free to join the private Patreon for the price of a coffee, and I would love to see you inside the Discord. I hope you're all having a fabulous and happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you guys back on my channel soon for some more content on investing. Stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.